Well, hello, welcome everyone after a long time to Tesla Club India Spaces. Joining with me, Suhail, Electri, and Sagar, EV Geeks. We will have Dr. Saab and some more join us. Today, we will discuss March EV data and Punch EV launch and its DC charging, MPV7, and yes, some more Delhi EV policy, Karnataka's recent decision, and Vinfast charging network. So this is what we will discuss. Welcome Suhail and Sagar.
Thank you, Nikhil.
So our first topic is March EV data. It was a banger month to say. Highest sales in two-wheeler and four-wheeler categories at least. In electric two-wheeler, we crossed 9.8% share of the market at 1.92 lakh EV registrations outside of Telangana in March. In electric three-wheeler, we are hovering around 50, 55, 60% from last, I would say, year. In electric cars, we crossed 5%. 22,734 cars were registered in March outside of Telangana and 553 electric buses for Telangana. Now, if we go by automaker wise, for electric cars, Tata remained at top as usual, about 8,400, and then MG 5,261. Then Mahindra's B6, 9, and 9S at 5,239, and there are 3XO at about 122 cars for that. Maruti Suzuki also registered 970 electric cars, their e Vitara, at fourth position. And then we have Vinfast 708, Hyundai 492, Kia 465, BMW 454, BYD 490, and then some more. So this was the highest month for electric car sales till now in India, and this was our best. In two-wheeler, as has been trend from last few months, TVS is at top around 50,000, Bajaj 46,400, Ather Energy is at third, 35,881, Vida Hero 21,486, Ola is at fifth, 10,119. Ola has seen a significant drop, but March was a up for them as compared to February. We have River at 4,174, Simple Energy 1,754, Suzuki, their EXS has begun sales and it 321 registration for March. Ultraviolet 280 and Activa is still selling for some reason 141 registrations. Yeah, so this was that. Suhail, some more insights from you and some more breakdown of the models that you have in the four-wheeler categories. That would be awesome.
So model-wise breakdown is not with us right now. Okay, but for insights, I would say this has been a very good month for Mahindra at least with the launch of 9S because they are now closing up to second position, not very far away.
I mean, if
And
you
once I
add
guess the
the Mahindra 3XO to their portfolio, they are already at second position.
yes, but I'm talking about Neil,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
the born electric. No, and compared to that, so MG should be worried, I guess. I guess the saturation point is most probably there for MG, and when Sierra launches next month, we might see MG moving down to third position. Tata needs to do better, as always. With so many models, it's still not a clear front up runner up. Still, and the market share of Tata is also uh, slightly declining as compared to others because the others are taking a huge rise. As for MOM, we see Mahindra has risen about 65%, mainly due to your 9S launch. Vinfast has also seen a MOM rise of 66%, which is also good considering they are a new brand, and seeing a monthly rise is good. eVitara is too early to say. The base volume is low. So I guess it has been a pretty good month. If Telangana would have been included, it would have been, I guess, more than 24,000, which have been nice. I think they are merging the data with one, which means that the model wise breakdown for Telangana will no longer be available as well. So that is a sad news. In the luxury
Right, we
market,
didn't get the data for Telangana for March separately.
yeah, yeah. So that's it. As for the um,
And regarding you, you had some insight on how Tata Harrier is doing in EV and ICE department.
yes, so uh, from the Auto Pundits numbers from the dealer dispatches, we know that Tata Harrier EV is outselling the ICE version, which has both petrol and diesel now. The petrol version was launched in December with the 1.5 Hyperion. And even then, we are seeing around 58% is what is giving to the dealers for EVs, and the rest is for ICE. The only dip which we saw or the trend was at in January, which was at 54%. That is when the ICE deliveries for Harrier began. But even after till March, we are seeing now it has risen back to 58%. So this clearly shows that the customer demand is mostly towards EVs, and the dealers also believe so, and hence they are ordering more from Tata for the EV powertrain and not for the petrol or diesel powertrain as much. One possible reason could also be because the Harrier is an older model for ICE, so it has come to a saturation point. But still, EV is being preferred is a good news. For talking about the luxury segment, we have Tesla, which had risen more than 69% outside of Telangana. So that is again good news for you, Nikhil. Apart from that,
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything much to gain from the insights.
I mean, Citron has gone up to 30 now. I don't know what will be their long-term plan, but it's like,
Yeah, so
yeah,
that
they
is
are selling about as much as Volvo.
mostly it's I guess it's cab. EC3 would be going to cab.
Yeah. Sagar, what are your views on the recent trends of the market?
Fantastic. I would say that this is just the beginning. Irrespective of the oil crisis across the globe, I think it's a very good start for the year. Financial year, new financial year. So I'm very hopeful what is about to come in the EV space.
Right. Nikhil, you have anything to add?
Yeah, I would say कि it was a very good thing to the market is evolving, and hopefully if the petrol prices increases, there would be more volumes in the EV market. And अच्छा I feel क्या कहते हैं, and the trend is changing. I feel लोग बहुत ज़्यादा even I was at the dealership 2 days back, so a lot of new customers are coming in, and because of the whole scenario about the price hike and everything. So there is a buzz around EVs right now.
Definitely. Okay, so now let's move on to much awaited, and now the deliveries have begun for Tata Punch EV, and it was launched in February, updated model. Now they have two battery packs, 30 kilowatt hour and 40 kilowatt hour, upgraded from 35 to 40 and 25 to 30. They added 5 kilowatt hour to each. And the 41 gets a 355-kilometer Tata C75 range. It is in four variants, starting at 10.9 lakh and then going up to 12.6 lakh. And then the medium range version gets a two variant at 9.7 and 10.3 lakh. Tata stated that LR version will have prismatic cells. Uh, the medium range version it gets eve cylindrical. The lifetime warranty is only in the long range version, and they claim to have increased DC charging speed up to 1.5 C with a new motor and 6 in 1 their new module, which is which seems to be more efficient in real life as well. Tata did some of the videos also, and so they claim that in the 6 in 1 e-drive unit they have reduced the size by 50%, weight by 28%, 6% efficiency improvement, and 30% reduction in electrical connection, and 30% reduction in HV harness. Now, interesting thing is that we thought that the LR version will only get battery pack from Goshen, Taco Goshen. It it uses 120 amp hour Goshen cells, and the pack nominal voltage is 337. But yesterday, I was sent a picture of a pack of long range version that is also using octillion pack. Now that comes as a surprise because till yet now octillion has only supplied packs with the cylindrical cells. Now for this long range version, I for now have no idea what cells and what shape cells and from which company they are using, but this is a new information to anyone that I have asked, that they are using two battery packs in the long range version, which personally I think is a bad move because Tata is complicating thing for themselves. Like the sales figures are not such high that they cannot manage such a demand as it is right now. So I don't know why they are doing this, but yes, they are doing this. And the voltage for the octillion pack is much high at 370.3 compared to 337 for the Taco Goshen one. Now regarding to charging, we did two charging test, DC charging test, and as we confirmed today that this car had octillion pack. So this is for the octillion long range pack. The first test was not so good. After around 60%, it dropped quite a time. I think we thought that the pack was not balanced or either charger had some issue. So the pack was then charged to 100% on a slow charger, and we did a second test, and that behaved much better. So it peaked at 65.83 kilowatt at 44%. 10 to 70% it covered in 27 minutes, and 3 to 70% it covered in 31 minutes. It holds about 45%. It holds till 65 66 kilowatt. Then it drops to 57 at 49, then 47 kilowatt at 54%, then 43 kilowatt at 61%. Now this is for the octillion pack. Someone did send me a picture of a punch taking 60 kilowatt 60%, and I think it might be having taco pack, so we need to do another DC test, and we need to find a owner with the taco Goshen pack. So this is a bit of unnecessary complication in my view, but it is there, and yeah, we need to see how these both packs perform. Sagar.
Yes, the first pack which we did was Octillion. We did the same car for two testings. One was
Yeah.
before it was balanced, or before even it had any kind of AC charging at home or slow charging per se, which had some peculiar drops at around going back to 5 kilowatt and then coming back again. So, but the second test was fairly good enough, and overall happy with what Tata has done with the speeds per se. But now the next test on hands is to test the Goshen pack, which Tata is also shipping with the new punch, long range. So hopefully, fingers crossed, very soon we'll be able to test that out as well.
And how is it doing in compared to efficiency and range wise? You have been talking to some owners recently.
Yeah, yeah. I've been talking to two three owners, and consistently they are getting a range of more than 320, 330 easily on the highways. And some of the owners have even reported, a range of above 360. So that is a very good sign and a very very refreshing thing what Tata is doing with their previous track record. And I am more hopeful now in the days to come how it performs for majority of the owners.
Right. I mean, with the price and the pack and the charging, it does seems like a attractive one, and no one expected it at that prices from 11 lakh to 12.5 lakh. But it's been gaining attention quite a lot. Suhail?
Yes, Tata has surprised us all with this, the pricing and the efficiency. I guess the 6-in-1 module is what separates it from the other Tata cars, reducing the weight and also giving good efficiency. The only thing would be the service of this 6-in-1 module, because on warranty replacements, I guess it will not be individual part. They might have to replace all six together. So that is something which we need more clarity on from Tata. Apart from that, I think it's a
Right.
sorted product. And a good product in 10, 11, I guess 11 lakhs is what the LR version starts at, 10.49 or something
Yeah.
like that. So it's a good.
Right.
So I hope the others also follow and provide this kind of efficiency and this kind of a product in this price range. It is very good and refreshing, as Sagar mentioned, and hopefully the struggles of Tata owners are in the past now, and we will see a much more sorted product going forward and a sorted brand as well. Not only this product, but the future launches of Sierra, Safari, and Nexon 55 as well. So it's pretty good. It's good signs.
Nikhil, do you know any owners who have got the punch or are
या
planning
वी
to?
हैव मतलब हमने अभी हैं जो एक लोगों ने पंच को रिसेंटली परचेज किया है. सो करंटली दे आर गिविंग अ गुड रिस्पॉन्स टू द कार. एंड आई फील जो पंच पुराना वाला भी आ रहा था, इट वॉज प्रीटी सॉर्टेड. उसमें कोई ज़्यादा इश्यूज थे नहीं. एंड पहले भी ऑक्टीलियन का ही पैक आ रहा था सिलेंड्रिकल सेल्स के साथ, 35 किलोवाट वाला जो था. सो आई डोंट थिंक कि उसमें भी कोई ज़्यादा इशू होने वाला है. यस, बट टाटा ने डेफिनेटली अपने लिए एक सिरदर्दी तो मतलब it is just a headache for them that why they are giving
Right.
two battery packs in the same car, and should not be like that. But
Actually, it was the case in the previous long range version as well. Earlier, they started with the Octillion Eve, then they added Gaussian cylindrical, and at later stage, they added prismatic
yes, yes,
long range
yes,
also.
yes.
So there were actually three packs in the long range, and I don't know why they do this.
So
That is their
that is
thinking
why
of
there's a
doing this.
problem with the update as well. किसी किसी को उन्होंने डीसी चार्जिंग अपडेट दे दिया है एंड किसी किसी को अभी नहीं दिया है. तो दैट्स आल्सो अ बिग बिट ऑफ अ
Right.
कंफ्यूजन गोइंग ऑन कि किसकी कार में वो अपडेट आया है नहीं आया है. सो आई डोंट नो व्हाई डू दे डू दैट.
Yeah.
टिपिकल टाटा थिंग.
I guess that is Nikhil. वो तो मेरे ख्याल से there is a VCU issue with some older models that they are not able to get.
Yeah, it's no. So actually, someone told me that the one guy who bought in March he got it, but the someone who bought in July he didn't. So I don't know how they allocated the VCU. Actually, there were three VCU series in the older punch, and there seems to be no sense in how they were putting the products or how they are doing it. But yeah, the lack of communication or regarding the DC update, people are frustrated, and I get lots of text that do something, and I don't know what I can do regarding that.
एक्चुअली
Yeah, there is a problem because you also see some of the older models who got an update. Their DC charging reduced from 27 to 25 kilowatt. So that was also an issue. So many of them are now apprehensive of getting the update and going to the service centers as well. And most of the owners that I've talked to, it is a VCU issue of a different series, which if updated will get a lower speed and the others will get the 42 kilowatt higher speed. Maybe Nikhil sir might have more information on it as well.
द थिंग इज कि दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कि द वे यू सेड कि मार्च में जो गाड़ी डिलीवर हुई दैट इज गेटिंग द अपडेट, एंड जो गाड़ी लेटर स्टेज पे डिलीवर हुई उस पे नहीं था. दैट इज सिंपली बिकॉज डीलरशिप के पास गाड़ियाँ बहुत सारी रहती हैं, लॉट में कोई गाड़ी पहले की आई है और वो बिकी नहीं है, वो लेटर स्टेज पे बिकी है। सो वी कैन नॉट से कि वो उसका मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एग्जैक्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग मंथ क्या है, सो वी कैन नॉट कमेंट ऑन दैट। एंड yes, the issue about कि charging speed slow हो गई है, so again they what they are doing, they are just dumping the old VCU software and reflashing it and that fixes it. I don't know, मतलब इसमें भी एक issue है। I don't know, वो hit and run, hit and trial वाली बात है उसमें भी।
Right, right. नहीं, I mean, and no, this updated punch is a new product and it's just started getting delivered. And having seen already two packs, like it's confusing. Even from their stand of point of view, they have to manage two different BMS, two different software, different updates.
I do not
It's a
think
mess
that is
for
the
them
problem. That is the
operation
problem with
wise.
them for them because जब वो computer लगेगा, it will has its own series of softwares. उसको आएगा नहीं आएगा, but yes, long term में to issue an update is challenging. It is definitely
Yeah.
challenging कि किसको update आया है, किसको नहीं आया है. They have confused the customers even more because of this situation, and ऐसा होना नहीं चाहिए. At least like when I purchased the car back in 2022, so that time ऐसा नहीं, इतनी जल्दी जल्दी generations नहीं आती थी. बैटरी पैक्स की भी generations हैं, तो mine is Gen 3, पहले मतलब माइनस थर्ड जनरेशन बैटरी पैक विच इज जो मेरी गाड़ी में लगा हुआ है। सो एक साल बाद या 6 महीने बाद जनरेशन चेंज हो रहा था, बट नाउ मतलब आप 2 महीने में ही या एक ही गाड़ी में दोनों बैटरी पैक्स दोगे तो वो बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लमेटिक लॉन्ग रन में हो जाएगा।
Right. I mean, I asked Sagar to get a picture of a taco pack, and it is present in one of the car. So both pack are getting delivered together. It's not been like this and that. Let's see how it evolves. Now, Doctor Saab, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, what are your views on the Punch EV as a whole and its DC charging test and
The
range,
product
etc.?
product looks very good. The pricing and everything is so sorted that इसमें तो resale का भी tension नहीं है किसी को. You drive
You
it.
did go to the launch event, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So, anything extra you learned that's not in the media or out there?
Nothing. It's everything was public. कुछ extra information तो कुछ भी नहीं था. The same old thing.
Okay. Now let's move on to the Vinfast MPV7.
But I do like to add one
It
of
has,
the things to this that I feel
yeah.
the six in one drivetrain that they are giving, it's a very good move to be honest, because with that you will get less of the issues with the VCU thing and stuff. I feel it's a good move in a way. Even BYD did it with the EMAX 7, and I feel that is how the technology should have evolved, and they have done a decent job with that.
Nikhil, I was surprised that they didn't put that 6-in-1 first in Harrier
They have
and
always they
decided to
have
do.
always been क्या कहते हैं, very what do you say, bold with the punch. They first launched the active platform with the punch, so they wanted this
Right.
to be the first thing for the punch as well. So I think that's their demo car or showcase car, you can say. Maybe that is the reason.
Maybe. Let's see.
And one more thing, Nikhil, they can even integrate the 6-in-1 in the current models as well. So that is not an issue. So we might see a surprise that they might start packing that into the Harrier as well.
Definitely, I,
Because
I I will not be surprised if they will give this with the Sierra coming up. I will not be surprised if they
I
will do
mean,
that.
they have to go with the Sierra. They cannot put a backward technology in Sierra after showing it in Punch.
True, true, true.
Right. Okay. Now, recently launched Vinfast MPV7. It is coming with 60.13 kilowatt hour LFP pack, and from what I can say, it is using S-volt half blade type cells. It peaks at about 90% in 90 kilowatt in DC, from what I know, not going by the official claim of Vinfast. That is about, I think, 85 or 80. 10 to 70% is claimed in 30 minutes, 517 kilometer of ARAI range. I think 380 ish should be doable for this, 370, 380 maybe. They are giving 10-year battery and 7-year vehicle warranty, 3 year of free service, and free charging on their network till March of 2029. And it has a 150 kilowatt motor with the 280 newton meter of torque. But as we were surprised by the price of VF6 and VF7, they did much better than anyone expected. They have surprised it again, but not in the way people wanted. It is a one variant that starts at rupees 24.5 lakh. And at this price, you can also get some variant of Mahindra 9s, which gives you a better pack and better charging, honestly. You also have Kia Clavis EV, which has been very efficient. So at this price, it's a good vehicle with a good range, but I don't know if it's at this price it can make much of an impact. Uh, that's to be seen. Dr. Saab, you were involved. You also test drove it earlier, and so what can you tell us about this vehicle from your experience?
So actually, I had just seen the vehicle, not driven that much. Good benchmark event pe. So
Okay.
and I don't know how many of you have seen the vehicle, but if you see the vehicle, you would all say that it should have been under 20 lakh rupees. अगर किसी ने भी vehicle देखा होगा, so you would not expect that any brand would launch it at this price which they have launched. So I don't know.
Right.
मतलब, I think they must have got some people who don't want them to be successful with this product, or they have some other idea for these cars. So 24 lakhs. If someone just sees the vehicle, he or she will just say that, "Ki bhai, this can't be more than 20. 24 is an overkill."
I
So
mean, at max, I expected 21 lakh. Like 19 to 21, I expected two variants, and the 19 to 21 was my guess.
even their R&D team guy messaged me message. Sorry to disappoint you, doctor. That was his message. The R&D guide message was this. तो अब मेरे को पहले समझ नहीं आया भी वो क्यों बोल रहा है ऐसा, फिर मुझे समझा अच्छा भाई वो VF6 की MPV7 की प्राइसिंग पे कह रहा है. बट आई थिंक
Alright.
दे विल लॉन्च द कैब सर्विस आल्सो. तो कैब सर्विस भी इनकी लॉन्च होगा तो उसमें देखो क्या करते हैं ये लोग लीमो ग्रीन करके.
Uh, yeah, they are planning that also.
एंड
I
एंड वन
think
थिंग.
that with the VF6,
यस यस.
yeah, I think with the VF6 and VF7, they launched it at a quite a lower price than anyone expected, and I don't think it is making financial sense for them. And then they are investing in the free charging, and which some people are taking quite advantage of. So I don't know with all the investment and all how were they planning to go with that. So I think that might be a factor in having it price a bit higher than everyone expected.
You're right. No idea. Maybe well, even at 22, it could have maybe survived because of the offers and whatever they are giving. But 24 is a
Yeah.
in usual times, if you see in the launches, whenever the price announcement is there, they're clapping. Everybody is like, wow, what a price. When they announced 24 lakh for 49, half of the media left the chairs. कि भाई ये क्या हो गया इनको? It was so. It
I would get some pack 2 variant of 9s at this price if I want to
This
seventy.
makes even Clavis EV look better.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's surprising.
Well, even if this product had all the features which they miss, then नहीं यार इसमें सब कुछ मिल ही रहा है एक बारी तो ऐसा भी नहीं है इसमें. So no idea why they have done it. So let's see. Pricing of EVs in India is still a concern. You never know when brand का कुछ नहीं पता चलता उस वक्त वो कौन सी पोजीशन में बैठे हैं और वो कौन से बंदे से एडवाइस ले रहे हैं और कुछ भी कर सकता है कोई भी ब्रांड ईवी पे. Either you will have a price which is killer, otherwise sometimes you will have the price which is absolutely moronic.
Suhail, did you go to the launch event?
No, I was not invited.
Oh, okay. But yeah, what's your feedback from people
Sohail
and
is
what
very
do
happy
you
that
think
he
of
didn't
this?
went there
Yeah,
because he would have
I would have.
he would have commented with full honesty, and it would have boomerang the vehicle. सोहेल ने व्हीकल की बजा देनी थी पूरी.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed. Number one, I actually expected, based on the Vietnam models, that it would start from around 18 to 19 lakhs, and that should be it. And I haven't seen the vehicle firsthand, but to some of the automobile journalists I have spoken to, all of them are internally disappointed, though they might not be saying anything because उनकी रोटी वहीं से चलती है. And the thing is that even Vinfast, I don't think, wants to sell it to the public as much. They are mostly looking for cab service to this, and they might start a fleet. And I think there a Gagan Chaudhary video was also doing the
और
rounds in
they will be
Instagram.
starting that fleet limo green करके, वो तो confirmed
Yes,
ही है.
yes, yes. So they, I don't think they are expecting too much of sales for
No, but
MP.
apart from Soil, I would like to come in. Apart from whatever their intention is, see, this seven seater space is very important right now because families are looking into it. And if you see how HMG Group with Kia also, messed it up with higher pricing. Winfast had a fantastic, chance to give a very good competition to the Mahindra 9s, and I think they missed a very strategic, point of entry for the seven seater segment.
Absolutely, absolutely. If they would have started at say 17 or 18 lakhs, and also then in
No,
the stock
looking at the
model,
current price, even 2021 would have been a perfect competition to the 9s.
I beg to differ that because
I don't
this
think so. Mhm.
because this car the the variant that they have launched doesn't even have 360-degree
Three-
cameras, no ventilated seats, no ADAS, no there are so many features that are missing. So I do
Correct.
not think that even for 20-21 lakh rupees anybody would want to buy this car. I
No, no,
feel
Nikhil, I'm saying the worst case scenario, looking at the mess they have done with the 24 lakh pricing. Even if they had got some soft corner and, maybe could have come down to 2021, I think still it would be a very good, package with all
I
the
would have,
missing features.
I
I
would
don't
have,
think.
they were given them some credit if they would have gone for like 1999. I would have given them some credit, but not at this price point. Matlab, this car is way expensive in my opinion.
Yes, 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 absolutely. Even if you look at the Clavis, Clavis has two versions. One is HTX and one is HTX Plus. Even the HTX at 22.9, I guess it's or 22.49, something like that, 2 lakh cheaper.
So
It offers ADAS.
one of my friends, my close friends, have just purchased the Clavis EV because I only recommended him because Kia was giving a discount of 75 to 85,000 rupees for their 2025 model. So he purchased that, and the total cost uh, on road Delhi was around 19 something, and for that price, it is a very decent package in my opinion.
Yes, Clavis EV is a better proposition, I guess, in that price range.
So this
Even
this
now,
this
now,
this car, as Nikhil pointed, nor it does it. Look, sorry. Either your car should have, like for example, I always say tale of two electric vehicles. Like for E Vitara, the product is poor, but the pricing is spot on. For Creta, the product is good, but the pricing is again not spot on. With MPV7, neither the pricing is spot on, neither the product is spot on, nor it has features, and above all, the pricing is also poor. So it's like poor. Trust me, if you see the car, it is so basic because our Indian customers, they are tuned like someone who is driving a car for 20 to 25 years. He wants an odometer. There is no odometer in this car, right? So it's so basic. There's just a screen, there's just a steering, and that steering is very small. This is the feedback which we gave to Winfast. Like ki people would take a lot of time to adapt to it. For 6 and 7, it was the pricing which just managed them to get some sales. And of course, Nikhil doesn't likes this free charging. But trust me, I've went to this Maruti showroom for 2 days. People are like, कि, yes, yes, the free charging bhi hai. They like it. And मैं
But
एक
is it actually free? I mean, how many units are they giving?
फॉर मारुति द गाय डिडंट हैड एनी आइडिया ही टेल कि नहीं सर कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है कितने मर्जी कर लो मैं कहा अच्छा मैं कहा तू बोल तो रहा है यू आर स्पीकिंग बट यू डोंट नो दैट
Can he give it? Can he give that in
my
writing?
uncle yes my uncle told okay कहता you what you are saying is if you are saying it is correct then let me DC charge my vehicle for whole the time because anyway I have to give it to you in buyback after 3 years so this is the mentality and this is someone who is got a who is well like who is well today and I was explaining him कि नहीं uncle you don't do DC always you do AC no कहता we have to give it after 3 years we have to give this car back there is no problem it's got a BYD cell so this is how people think for MPV7 it's a disaster not neither the product is good pricing is even more hurting so as you pointed yourself 360 no 360-degree camera but brands do these kind of stuff iX1 didn't have 360-degree camera until August 2025 it was a
So
49 lakh rupee car.
in my opinion, Dr. Saab, there is a thing. Why Windsor is selling? Because it has that wow factor to it. It has that big screen, big space that actually attracts people. So I feel
And
that is the
it
that
does have the small screen, huh? So it does
yeah, it does have
compensates
the
for that
small. But
odometer. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It has a small screen, but the people are very much into that big screen that they're offering, and it gives that a wow factor. Yeah, this is kind of a Tesla screen, and that it actually attracts customers. So I feel
And Nikhil very rightly pointed out. Even at the launch of Windsor EV on this particular space, we are told that this car is going to break the market. But apart from the suspension issues and the DC fast charging issues in Windsor, absolutely the owners are very happy with the Windsor as a overall
Of
package.
course, even ZS as a car, it's a very good car. मतलब, maximum owners are very much happy with the product what they have offered. So they had this what do you say premium feedback from the customers, na? So people have had confidence when they were buying Windsor. So definitely that thing was there.
No, no. What I want to point out is, despite the shape being very unconventional as per Indian standards, still people adopted Windsor like anything.
So I
So my point is, when coupes were launched by Mahindra or Tata Curve EV to be precise, starting with, so we had a concern, that people in India would not consider the unconventional design so easily. But look at how Windsor is doing. Windsor is doing fantastic on that front. Whenever any car or any EV, irrespective of the shape, gives you value for money, India is a country of value for
see
money. So I
I
think that's where it goes on for
I
the
feel
Windsors.
the that BAS scheme really worked from them. It was a actual what do you say attraction.
It was a show it was like something to pulling to the
Pull
जो वो कहते
into
हैं ना
the yeah.
a
It
pull
was
factor to the showrooms yeah
pull
you're
factor
right
to the showroom.
yeah
They did very well. That worked for them very well. Everybody
yes
knew that it's a scam, but it worked for them. So वो एक pulling factor, definitely it was a pulling factor for them.
Guys, if Winfast doesn't decrease the prices of MPV7, there might be another variant coming in some months, maybe.
नहीं
And
no Nikhil
yeah,
ये kindly tell me what variant they will add so some if they add
uh,
the feature the price would increase
no, they are not adding the features. I don't know if they will add the features. They might add some battery size to it. But yeah, I think
But
we will see.
I really want to know, is this MPV, is it CKD, or they are doing it, they're assembling it in India? What is the thing behind it?
Yeah, it's assembled. You can say CKD or SKD.
So if it is a CKD, I think the prices are according to that only, no? If I'm not
See,
wrong.
the VF6 and VF7 are CKD too. They aren't
But no, they are
manufacturing it.
manufacturing the shell and everything in here, no, in China.
I don't think they have
No,
started that much.
they have started the manufacturing of the shell and or something in India. So that's what I was saying. If this particular car is a CKD, then because of the taxes
But
and
at
stuff,
but at the time of launch, the VF6 and VF7 they were CKD too at the time of launch. They might have started recently,
maybe,
but at the
maybe,
time it was a complete CKD.
maybe.
Yeah,
So maybe the taxes are high on these cars, but that's why the prices is on the higher side.
yeah, maybe. Okay, so interesting thing about the Vinfast charging network. This is data from Priyan's experience with EVs. So he has about Vinfast has about 85 locations with 117 chargers that have a collective of 204 connectors. And out of these 117 chargers, 97 of those are at fuel stations. I think HP ones they made a deal with. Maximum of the highest the charger go are only 60 kilowatt. Uh, Others seems to be 30 kilowatt only. And yeah, they are priced at about roughly 19 rupees per kilowatt hour. And surprising thing, they are competing with the oil marketing companies in having non-working chargers currently. Winfast has about 58% non-working. So I mean, they just installed it and they are already at this figure. So I don't know what's happening, but hopefully they will install higher capacity charger and manage them better. Dr. Saab, have you seen any Winfast charger yet?
No.
No. Okay. And I think they are also offering free charging on some charge on charger also. I talked to owner, he said the charge on chargers are free for the Winfast owners. So they,
All the charges are free.
I don't know if the, I don't know, not every CPO has made a deal with them. Some have, some haven't, I think, as far as I know. Like uh, there's a owner here. He left Selva. His brother has a VF6, so we'll get the data from him soon on what chargers are there on their app or not.
I haven't seen the charger personally anywhere in Delhi NCR, so I have no clue, to be honest.
Okay, so anything to add on the Winfast, or we move on from this topic, or anyone if wants to ask a question can raise the hand. Rakesh is here. Rakesh, anything to add on the Winfast MPV7 or as a whole company?
See, as of now, they haven't left anything for us to talk about. The pricing is almost, from the expectation, it is more than like 6 lakhs over what we were expecting. But yeah,
We were
that's their
expecting
business with
17.
them.
We were expecting 17, Rakesh bhai.
Yeah,
Matlab,
that's
it's way off.
yeah, true.
And in Bunny sir's poll, 24 was not even an option.
Correct.
That is true.
So nothing else apart from that on Winfast.
Oh, okay. So, Dr. Saab, your favorite Royal Enfield flying fleas here,
Yes, yes.
and
Thank you.
it it is priced at 2.8 lakh, but it gets a very small battery pack of just 3.9 kilowatt hour,
Yeah, yes,
and
yes.
I think it should have been given 9 or 10 at least. I mean,
It's just an
this kind of a
intercity bike, na. So it's not like the usual like you have to commute between two cities. It's just a
yeah. I
lifestyle
mean,
vehicle.
it's not a obviously it's not a commuter one, but it's more of a weekend bike if
Yeah,
someone wants to
lifestyle.
go. But
Yeah,
like it would give a max of 100-kilometer range. Like, come on, that's I think a bit small for the price that they are charging, and the one may want to use this vehicle. I don't know who will. I don't know if anyone is buying it,
yeah. We will buy
but it
it whenever
gets
it comes. 100%.
If I'm not
it
wrong,
gets
if I'm not
yeah, Nikhil. Nikhil, you're not audible. One more thing is that the charging port in this is just that Jugadu one. It's neither a Type 6 nor the Type 7. So they have missed also. And the 20 to 80% in 65 minute. So 1% in 1 minute approximately. It does get a 15.4 kilowatt motor, but the battery pack and the charging port that has been a disappointment.
Yeah, I think there has to come a consensus even from the CPO side. They should have a common ground where they can urge all these manufacturers to come to a common point of ports. Even like Ather, what Ather is doing with LECCS. So similarly, these all people should come together and maybe they can bring
You
the
know,
economies of
as I said,
scale together.
there are mainly dominating two ports. One is the Ola one, I think that is Type 6, and one is the Ether one, that is the Type 7. And some are, and even those that are sharing the port, they do not have a common communication protocol. Each everyone has their own protocol. Now the Bolt one is the one charger manufacturer. They are trying to get some of these company to work on their own chargers, but it is kind of a mess right now in the two-wheeler category. And Royal Enfield has gone with the just a three-pin plug type stuff. So this is a miss. The battery pack and the charging port for this price, it's a miss.
So I think CPOs should come together, form a association, and maybe they can have a discussion through the government, or maybe making on things very standard, just like the USB-C protocol being now widely adopted across the world. So that is where I think CPOs can also come in, and maybe
CPOs
have a
cannot
deliberation with the.
force the OEMs.
No, not
CPOs,
forcing. I'm telling just to come to a platform with the government, and maybe they can also making sure that there is easy integration across the platforms.
there's a bit of maybe ego clash between Ether side and Ola side that no, our port should be dominating. So, Suhail, did you went to an event in Delhi recently? Ether had some event regarding this. What was that?
So Ether and Hero are not now going to make Type 7 connector as the norm, and their aim is that this becomes the standard across the two-wheeler market in India. It's difficult to achieve, but they have some CPOs on board as well, like Static and Bolt.earth, Kazam, and others. And IPEC, who produces the connectors, will also is also on board and is a founding member of this forum, which they think they are calling LEAF, Light Electric Vehicle Acceleration something forum. So the Hero, IPEC, and Ather are the founding members. So that this is what it's about, basically making
So,
Type 7 connector as the standard.
so nothing new. Ideally, this kind of meeting should have happened with all the major players. However, Hero and Ather are already connected since couple of years. They are using common port. Ather is charging on Hero Vida's chargers. In fact, they are implemented by Ather only. Hero Vida can charge on Ather's chargers. So that interconnectivity is always there since start. However, other
Yeah, I don't know how much this Athos platform will take off. I don't know how many will adopt to it. It's just a one-sided thing, it seems.
Yes, it seems like a one-sided thing right now only, because not no
Yeah.
other uh, OEM is on board with them. It's just a big
But that's the
launched.
situation. That's the situation in all, right? At least Ather and Hero are, on common port. Ola has got its own port, and others I don't know what all ports they are using, but I assume everybody is kind of having their own.
No. So ultraviolet uses the Ola one also, but has a different communication protocol. And Suhail, what is in the TVS now? They also went with the Ola one at once. I don't know if they shifted back to their own Jugado one.
And I think they're still with Ola. That's what the last I
So
remember.
if we look at the volume wise, currently the Type 6 port is dominating, right?
Yes, yes.
And yeah,
No,
because before Ola came, it was the Ather one, but after Ola had some good numbers in starting, and then TVS adopted it. So if we look at volume wise, then it's Type 6.
then it's Type 6. But then again, it's now, I think, Ola sales dwindled for the last couple of months. They've taken a raise. So their
Yeah.
future is unknown. That's
But
what I would say.
if we talk about public charging network, Ola is kind of non-existent. They came up with this hyperchargers, but at least I have not
Yes.
seen
Yeah,
any in Delhi NCR.
it
Not sure about the south
it
side.
didn't pick up for some reason. They said they will do 10,000 something, and I haven't seen it. Or
But
I don't know.
Ather's
It's
network is really growing very fast.
yes, that's no doubt. Ather has.
Ether is doing fantastic, Rakeshji, but forget about Ola. Even their service centers are getting disappeared. Let us not even talk about their charging,
Yes.
Correct,
networks.
So
correct.
maybe when Ola disappears,
So even
these
though
players,
even though Type 6 is being adopted by most, there's practically no public charging network for that.
Right.
correct.
I think if all OEM can come and invest with Ather or maybe other CPOs, Static, Xeon, Charzon, etc., to have at least one charger at each of their four-wheeler station, uh, that would be good because it's not taking much of load anyway. It's maybe 6 kilowatt
Yeah, and
max.
I recently met one of the Ather owners from Coimbatore who has done more than 1.3 lakh kilometer on his Ather. And he was telling me that it has become very fantastic now with the Ather network. So I think looking at the volumes, the way they are increasing in the two-wheeler market, I think it's a high time that the industry comes together along with the CPOs and try to inculcate or integrate, sorry, integrate a common standard which will be very important to tackle the future volumes that are about to enter the market.
I think government should have mandate standardize a port for at least two-wheeler that are of size less than 6-7 kilowatt hour. I mean, maybe higher one needs a different port, but this majority ones, like maybe below 10 kilowatt hour, they can do with a standardized port. And kind of missed the boat on this. Maybe there's still time for it. It's a two-wheeler segment has need lot to grow, and yeah. So yeah, Ola also recently showed their 46 100 LFP cell. So Ola seems to be making progress in their cell production department, and that's to be seen how long term they good they do. But the cell production is where Ola seems to be doing a much better than their service department of the
Since
vehicles.
last month, they have started aggressive pricing on their scooters also in order to catch up on the lost sales number.
Yeah, they are giving heavy discount on their even bike and their scooter. I mean, after the bike launched, I expected much more number for Ola, but it didn't happen.
No, but
So
the
people don't seem to be
damage
interested.
is beyond anybody's imagination. So they have gone beyond point of no return actually. So now they are trying to make efforts, but
Absolutely, absolutely. What Rakesh ji is saying is very right. I think yesterday only one of my friends called. He told me that his whole handle is broken of the Ola, S1 or whatever he has. So he was telling me the service center has disappeared from his city, and he has got no other option now. He doesn't know the customer care is not responsive enough, and he has no foreseeable solution that he can see, in the short term.
yeah, that chaos is right.
So I think rightly said by Rakesh ji, the damage has been already done on the ground, and people will see that they might stay away from the history of Ola.
There has been some improvement. I won't say there's nothing. Some people and even Arun, he said that his scooter got service on the same day. But lots and lots, like there are so many messages. I was repeatedly messaged by someone. He's a student from Bihar, and he said that from last about 90 days, its scooter is in service center, and there's no response from Ola. And you just go to any tweet of Bhavesh and Ola, it is either filled with bots that are praising them, or it is filled with complaints. I don't know if they are bots or real. So it's just a mess. Ankush has requested. Ankush, you have something to say? I saw that you have commented something.
Uh, Actually, I wanted to ask what is stopping? I mean, why are Type 2 and CCS2 not compatible with two wheelers?
So that's more to do with the vehicle voltage. The CCS2 works at a much higher voltage than these two-wheeler. Two-wheeler are at 60 volt max maybe, and the CCS2 works for the 400 and 800 volt platform. So that increases the with such a small pack. It is hard to do higher voltage, and
More than
if one
voltage,
has to do, then there's increase in cost.
yeah, more than voltage, I think if you're comparing with the four wheeler type two, that is AC charger basically, or it is EVSE we'll say. So
Okay,
Right.
the ports in two wheelers are mostly DC ports, not the AC ports. So this there's complete difference. So
And I kind of don't support CCS2 for two-wheeler, because like they will block a charger for 1 hour to just get to 80%, and it's a loss for the CPOs as well, because it is using hardly 2-3 kilowatt, while a car will be just done in, let's say, 20-30 minutes. So if we allow two-wheeler to have CCS2, if they start using the network massively, it would be headache for four-wheeler and the CPOs, because
and
the use case doesn't make sense for the CPOs as well as from the uh,
no, the
public side for the
current
owners.
CCS2 because of the voltage difference, I don't know if the current charging network or chargers would support that up to 72 volts. I think there's a minimum.
No, the voltage, the volt needs to be amped up. It cannot work at 72,
Yeah, so
obviously.
if they want to amp up the voltage, it is completely re-architecting their two wheelers.
And that's a whole different
Yeah, yeah.
addition of cost in the small. Yeah, so it's just that it doesn't make sense. It's better to have a type 6 or type 7 standardized, and then have that infrastructure along with the four-wheeler, because if there is standard, then CPOs would be interested in installing it also, instead of Ather doing it or Vida doing it as a OEM. It would
the
give some
No,
CPOs.
but there would come a time, Nikhil, particularly at the pace the two-wheeler market is growing, that the CPOs will have to step in, even with their addition of
They are
this
planning to. CPOs are
Type
planning
Six or
to.
Type
So
Seven.
there will be
Yeah.
They
separate products. There will be separate products than four wheelers.
Yeah.
the chargers that Ather is setting up, the fast chargers on various locations, are those DC chargers or they're AC chargers?
DC chargers, the big dabbas you see, or that are all DC charger. The small one in the malls that you might see, those are the AC ones.
Okay.
Uh,
And
yeah.
what is the charging speed for these Ather DC chargers?
Ather, the new ones are up to 6 kilowatt capable.
Okay.
Yeah.
But mostly till today, the vehicles are not going beyond 3 kilowatt. But yeah, recently launched vehicles may have the capability up to 6 kilowatt, maybe.
Yeah.
And the future launches,
Yeah,
Rakesh
yeah.
ji, the planned future launch.
Gaurav, you want something to add? Please introduce yourself and then speak. I don't know. It's not able to hear it, I think. Okay, so I think we have done enough on two-wheeler. Let's move on to a recent decision by Karnataka government that is going to affect the EV uptake in Karnataka for the four wheelers. They have now started taxing every four wheeler. Earlier, it was on the EVs over 25 lakh. It was 10% plus there's 11% cess on the 10%. So 11.1% road tax on the EVs over 25 lakh. Now they have introduced on the below one. Cars below 10 lakh will attract 5% road tax, and between 10 to 25%, they will attract 8% road tax. And this is a I think in the lower mass market price range, they should have waited for a couple of more years. Over 25 lakh, okay, you don't want to do it, that's fine. But this is a negative move, and it's, I think people will shift to having their vehicle registered in nearby states like Telangana or Andhra Pradesh or maybe Tamil Nadu, etc. It would be a loss for Karnataka, I think, for now. Sagar?
Absolutely, very regressive move from the Karnataka government. Even Maharashtra government tried that last June. They had to take it back after the public pressure. But government is not at all, listening to the voice of the EV owners or potential owners. So I think, yeah, the government needs to review whatever it
It
is
will be it will
with,
be
with
similar
regards to the EV.
situation. It will be similar situation as in Haryana. Once they started putting road tax on EVs, their EV penetration has gone below 1%. I think it is some 0.05% or something like that. Because mostly people are registering either in Rajasthan or Delhi.
Even
Yeah,
UP,
even
I
UP as
think,
well.
yeah.
Correct.
And yeah, some people are confused that the Karnataka road tax will apply on the already existing EVs in Karnataka. No, that is not the case. But yes, if you are transferring from some other state, then you will have to pay some percent of the road tax. But for the Karnataka already existing one or the Karnataka to Karnataka EV resales, it doesn't apply from. Yeah, so that was a confusion early on because the document that they have drafted, its language is poor, and then some media newspaper posted about something that also it led to a lot of confusion, and yeah, so just
So
to clear that.
retrospectively charging vehicle owners is not at all possible and not at all legal, I would say.
It won't be
Yeah, yeah.
legal also because they were registered under a
Rakesh
policy.
bhai, hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm having a one question now regarding that. 2 years back, I bought a one Ola scooter, but till now in Rajasthan, till now I haven't received any subsidy from government. It was like earlier they were saying that I will get it around 10,000 rupees, but till now I haven't received in my account. So, is there any process to get this subsidy?
See,
Gaurav,
process.
if it has been 2 years since you bought it, I don't know what exactly the policy was in place because there is generally some limit how many EVs can receive the incentive. So it's hard to say that what it was at the time that you bought it. So
No, no,
you
it
just
was
need to.
there at that time. It was there for that EV subsidy kind of thing was going on in
So,
Rajasthan.
so
They were
best is
saying,
to contact your RTO for regarding that.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, which number you have? RJ what?
RJ only.
No, no. RJ what number? RJ 14?
J20. 20.
RJ 20. Which RTO is it?
Kota, Rajasthan.
Kota. Okay. So yeah, you have to visit RTO. But before visiting RTO, you need to ensure that your dealer has submitted the documents. Because in Rajasthan, a dealer has to initiate that process.
I
If
think
they have
I have asked the
submitted,
dealer is saying that he has already submitted all this document. There wasn't some OTP has also came to my number. So
okay.
he was saying that he
So
has already submitted the document.
I have heard this problem from many. So what happens in the government system? No, there are because of this financial year ending and all, and sometimes budget also gets exhausted. They don't get the budget, and similar thing is happening in Haryana for road tax, which was to be reimbursed to the existing EV owners. So it could be budget problem, but RTO is the one who can tell you exactly what is the problem and is it going to be processed or not processed. They may even say that okay, you have crossed the maximum allowed number of limits of vehicle under this scheme. So RTO is the best thing. You can go via your dealer. You can ask him who is the point of contact in RTO. There is generally a one RTO officer who is associated with all this, and you can get in touch with them and talk to them.
And one more thing, I am planning to buy one car now, EV car. So which car should I go with? I have went for Nexon EV45.
It
Is it a
depends
good car?
on it depends on your budget, your usage. Nexon 45 is definitely a very good car. If you are not looking for SUV stance, Punch EV is also very good. The Punch EV40,
Which one?
um,
Which one?
Punch EV40, the recently
Okay.
launched. That's the most value for money car as on date.
Mm.
Otherwise, Nexon 45 is also very good car.
Punch EV40 will how much range we will get it into it?
So it would be around between 300 and 350. Um,
Okay.
with it would be equivalent, or in fact, I would say, yeah, it would be equivalent to Nexon 45. The 40 will deliver the same range.
Okay. Okay.
How much do you drive on a daily basis, Gaurav?
Daily basis, not daily basis. On weekly, I drive around 400 to 500 kilometers. 400 maximum on weekly.
So any EV will do weekly 500. That's not an issue.
Okay,
With just one charging
but
stop.
I am also
Yeah.
not having any charging facility at my home. I should go with this DC charging, which is very near to me.
No, you have to you can get an installed charger. No one has a pre-existing charger at home.
So what
No,
kind
no,
of
but my
If
home
you
is also inside a very small street, so car cannot go there.
that's a different issue. But home charging is best for your pocket as well as for your car.
I would
So if you can manage that, that you should do
I
because
would
on the public DC,
I would
the
say
cost.
I would say if your daily charging is not sorted or is not accessible, better not go for EV. If you have to struggle daily for the charging, that's not the right thing to do then.
I
But
mean, if
but
there is a
Rakesh ji, what I
charging
am telling
facility
you,
at your office, then that's fine. But if you plan to only rely on public DC charging, then I think it would be at least four time expensive, I would say, than home charging.
no, no, but it's
And
850 rupees. Like my friend is having a EV car, Harrier EV, so he's charging around 850 rupees. No, 850 in 1250 rupees, and it will run around 450 kilometers, 450 to 400.
See, Gaurav, I'll give you a breakup of what if you take a EV without home charging and charge it on the least, costly, DCFC like PSU, that is BPCL or HPCL or IOCL
It's
petrol pump.
15 rupees.
Your
It says
cost
16
of
rupees.
per kilometer would be around rupees 2.25 rupees. So if you can
Okay.
manage that, once a week you can go and charge on a Sunday or anything, then that would be fine. But other than that, yeah, if you do it at home, that is the best case scenario for an EV. But you can manage if you want to have that feeling of driving a very smooth powertrain compared to any ice. I think EV is the solution for you. You
Kota
if you can manage
Kota
it.
has got some real working BPCL chargers, so I think charging on DC should not be a problem. And
Absolutely.
if your weekly running is like 400, you may need twice a week charging, basically. So if you are okay to manage twice a week charging, going out, waiting for the charging and all, you're good there. But
Yes,
if
yes.
if you have any place, regular place, like your office or wherever you go during the daytime, If that is where you can, plug in your car, nothing like it. Going to DC chargers specifically for charging may be frustrating at some point in time.
Yes, yes, you are right. But nearby my home, around 1 kilometer, there is one 60 kilowatt DC charging station was there. So they charges little bit higher, more like it's a 26 or 23
Yeah, yeah.
unit.
Kota has got so many chargers, so that is not a problem. But
No, no, that's not the public charging is not an issue. We are just saying that the home charging is just more convenient and better for your pocket and as well as car. Like if you can do office charging, or I don't know if you are do some business, you can park there. So that would be the best case for you. But if there's some DC charger nearby you, then if you can manage that, that's fine also.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay. And Gaurav, you can just text us anytime and we can discuss more if whenever you have any doubt.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
So moving on to the last topic, we have Delhi's draft EV policy. And it's a good one. Recently, the Delhi policy, EV policy expired and people are waiting for it. So it is just a draft for now and open for the public comments. But what it gives is for the two wheeler, for the first year, there's incentive of up to 30,000. And in the second year, it will be 20,000 rupees incentive. And in third year, 10,000 rupees incentive. For electric three wheeler, it is 50,000 for the first year, 40,000 for the second year, and 30,000 for the third year. Now, what I like is that it also has incentive for the four wheeler electric goods. So for the first year they get 1 lakh rupees incentive. For the second year 75, and for the third year 50,000 rupees incentive. So this is a good thing that they are planning. Tata Ace and Switch, Volvo, Eicher. So many vehicles are in this category, and Delhi can definitely use them. And then there are scrapping incentive also. If you scrap a ICE vehicle, for two wheeler you get rupees 10,000. For three wheeler you get 25,000. For car you get 1 lakh, and for a goods carrier you get 50,000 rupees. All electric vehicles are exempted from road tax till March of 2030, except electric cars that are above 30 lakh. So if electric car below 30 lakh, they will get a full exemption, but above ones they will not. But there is also exemption for strong hybrid, 50% exemption on road tax. And we have never been in favor of hybrid incentive because they contain battery size that is one third that of a typical scooter in market, and they will get an incentive of cost that is higher than that the cost of that scooter. So this is the only point, but apart from that, this policy seems good on the incentive side for the users. And when you compare it with the Karnataka one, that's a all different outlook on this. So yeah, this is, let's see when this policy gets notified. It's a good one, and hope it gets notified soon.
only problem is there's some budget going to get wasted on hybrid cars registration.
I mean, Haryana did that also after that Maruti pressure, and Delhi, this government has decided to do also the
Yeah.
same. Uh, yeah, not favorable, but I mean, at least they haven't restricted the EV incentive. But Haryana did. Haryana didn't provide full incentive to EV. They were, I think, same to hybrid also and same to EV. So slightly better regarding
But
that.
but
But
are
Delhi
they
has
really giving a 50% road tax free on the road tax assumption for hybrids, of all the hybrids?
strong hybrid,
Strong hybrids.
strong,
Yeah,
yeah,
Grand Vitara and stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah,
not
yeah. They will
not
get
all
that
variants
50%.
of Grand Vitara. It would be kind of top two variants are coming in strong hybrid. Only they will be exempted. Not all
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
lineup
get
of.
that. I get that, but they are planning. The Toyota is planning only the hybrid versions of High Cross, Innova High Cross. They are removing the petrol variants from their lineup. So they are switching to only hybrids. So maybe that is the move that they were waiting for, I think.
I don't know if one state policy will decide that variant because no, not every state is giving it. UP did some, Haryana earlier, and Delhi. I don't know if how much wide nationwide it is going to be.
But yeah, as Rakesh bhai said, कि मतलब it's a total waste. मतलब why are they even
Yeah,
मतलब
it
why are they
is.
even considering it?
Obviously the Maruti and Toyota OB is there, and they have some good base in Haryana and that NCR area. So obviously they are taking benefit of that.
Yeah, they always do arm twisting, the governments.
Yeah.
Yeah, let people take hybrid. Let us see after what it does to their warranty periods, and then people will cry when buying that.
That's a long time, brother. मतलब can't wait so long.
Yeah, yeah, but let them wait, and then they will
See, I feel
realize
I
what
feel
kind
once
of
their
mistakes.
batteries are dead, the cars will give the mileage of a normal petrol vehicle. So people will be like, yeah, it's okay, doesn't matter, kind of a situation.
No, 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 no. Toyota has strictly said whatever hybrid cars they have, they should get the best fuel out there. So it's a silent addition that they have done, or else their warranty will get void. So one of that has been, that observation that they have done silently. So it's owner's luck how it pans out. But yeah, definitely whatever people do, they should think before doing with these hybrids.
Replaced hybrid batteries does not come with any warranty as well.
Really?
Yeah.
But that is to be seen. Na? There is मतलब they are giving 8 years warranty if I'm not wrong. So no vehicle मतलब अभी तक तो I don't think any of the vehicle have crossed that limit. So it's actually I don't know how they will go about it.
You know, let's end this discussion with some appreciation for the Surat Municipal Commission, a corporation. The Surat in recent few year has installed lots of municipal chargers, 60 kilowatt ones, with the Type 2 also. And there are so many chargers in Surat. Recently, one of our Model Y friend went for a trip, and like there are so many chargers in Surat that if you just rely on the municipal ones, you just cannot get stuck. They are not perfect, but there are so many of them. He arrived at basically 3% charge. There was slight issue, the payment issue, but it got solved. And but yes, so I was surprised to see the infra that is in Surat from the corporation side, because one of our friend visited Ahmedabad, and it is for a city such big, it is lacking chargers. Uh, so it's surprising to see how Surat has done it. In Bangalore, also earlier there was Bescom chargers, and I recently installed their app to see how they are doing it. And I just found one working. Every single other was unavailable. Earlier one Akhil is here. So when the Kona started coming in back in 2019-20, Westcom installed these 25 kilowatt DC chargers along with AC one, and they were good ones, and they were quite cheap at 6-7 rupees per kilowatt hour. And now it seems that most of them have gone offline. So I just recently witnessed these two different realities, where the Surat has done good in this and the Bescom charges have fallen apart. I don't know, maybe their maintenance contracts are up or the warranty is gone, so they are not maintaining it. But this is as we see in the BPCL, HPCL, IOCL chargers also, a good portion of them are offline. They're at a location where private CPOs are not there. They haven't reached those areas, but these OMCs have, but the chargers are offline. So this is a bit of a issue in the infra side that needs to be solved, and I hope Discom and the corporations they will get serious about it hopefully soon. And as EV community has been putting pressure through CP Gram app for the OMCs and on the social media, it has seen some effect, but still very long way to go. Sagar, if you want to add something about how to complain about those OMC chargers so that people can help improve the infrastructure.
Yes, from last 4 months, 5 months, a few of us as a EV community have been, trying to do that, raising of complaints. So CPgram is a platform that is managed by the PMO, wherein they take in complaints of almost all government departments, irrespective, just excluding a few type of complaints. But yeah, CPgram has got an app as well as the website wherein you can log in, and you can raise a complaint about any non-working DC fast charger by selecting raise a grievance, and then go to select Ministry of Petroleum, and then you will have petrol pump related as a category wherein you select, and then you mention the details of the station. Whether you take a photo of the station or not is not compulsory, but if you know that certain petrol pump has a charger and it is in non-working condition, you can just put the name of the charging that petrol pump, and they would work upon it. And what we have seen, the tat is around at the most 1 month, wherein you would get the reply. And if everything is positive, the charger would start within 45 days. So that is what we have been seeing, and there has been a lot of positive feedback, and many of the charging chargers have been started after the complaints, not only from us, but now even the EV community is doing that, and fairly substantial improvement has been seen after the complaint.
So yeah, that's the way to force them to improve their charger. A recent case in Hisar, Haryana, here nearby me. One of the guy texted that IOCL forgot to pay the electricity bill for their chargers, and of majority of the IOCL charger in Hisar they got their connections removed. So I don't know, these things are happening, and I don't know what. It's a mess, and it's disappointing to see when it happens.
Yes, Nikhil, we had a huge run on the Samruddhi Mahamarg, where already the amenities are not that much, and we even spotted one charger of HPCL where it was the bills were not paid, and that was the precise reason why it was not functioning. So definitely there has to be some protocol by this PSUs wherein they settle the bills with the electrical discom, and therein they can improve their operational efficiency.
Nikhil, did you buy the 9S? I'm just seeing your profile photo. I was unaware.
No, no, no. It wasn't. It is not the 9S. Actually, we went for this event. Uh,
Okay,
so Mahindra had posted our photograph on their thing. It's me and my wife.
okay,
Like Mahindra had posted there on social media. This photo was taken by Mahindra's team.
okay. I was like, when did I miss this?
No, no, no.
Yeah,
Well,
Mahindra has been a lot proactive on the social media and everything.
We
So
went for the
that's a good thing. Even with the complaints, they are very proactive right now. But I hope to see them, carry this same proactiveness in the years to come.
yeah.
I would like to add the issue which is hovering around societies and fire department thing. So I don't know, Rakesh bhai, are you aware of this?
So I have been following your messages around it only, not heard anything on ground specifically, but yeah, looks like the problem is happening with some of the societies. It is actually being blown out of proportion by media. Uh,
Okay.
in pockets, the problems are happening. The basement charges the fire department is trying to, so there's a rule of every year renewal of fire NOC for the
Yeah.
society.
Yes. Correct.
So they are being a bit of hesitant. I think as a EV community, we should do something. I think Ankush has raised some RTIs for the fire departments, because under what rule they are kind of saying that EV charging setup in the basements are not as per the norms. So what are
So
those norms? So I think we should do some follow up with the government departments around it. But if it is,
Reese.
if at all it happens, then it will be a kind of setback. But अमृत भी समुद्र के मंथन से निकला था, right? So some of these things should happen. Maybe the output is positive ultimately. So let's say if somebody challenges their decision in the court, and court gives a ruling that okay, charging should be allowed in the basements also. So that.
No, but Rakesh ji, this phase Maharashtra also already crossed in 2022-23 for EV charging at high-rise residential
Hmm.
apartments. So even in the new model code, even in Maharashtra, it is very fairly and transparently written that any basement which does not have any open ventilation or anything should be avoided as a giving any point for
Mhm.
EV charging. So yeah, that is one area where it can be further deliberated. But I personally, as my own view, is that yeah, basement charging can be avoided if there is open space or any upper parking where at the ground level or some ventilation is there. So on ground level charging areas, yeah, definitely you can allocate. There is absolutely no problem in Maharashtra
I
also.
am into real estate, so I can very well say that in Gurgaon, basically in Haryana or in Gurgaon, there is no open parking concept left. So people have to park in the basement. People, all the new builders have created their layout in a way
Most of the high rise societies has got basement
basement
parking.
parkings
So it will be a large set of public which will be deprived of the
of
charging
the
if this
charging. Huh?
gets implemented actually.
If this is a very serious thing, to be very honest.
Yeah, me living in the high rise society, but fortunately my parking is on the surface or ground level. So, but there'll be public at large which will be having this problem. Like in within my society, I have around 20 EVs. Out of those 20, let's say 12 are still on the ground, but there are some 6, 7 chargers in the basement as well.
See,
So those.
if I
No, even I'll tell you a recent case, Rakesh ji, Nikhil ji. Me being a lawyer, one of the EV owner
Mhm,
consulted me. He has in Maharashtra itself. I'm
mhm.
talking about, right. So he has all his 4 parkings in the basement, and now he has taken 2 new EVs. So he is also facing a similar issue, but the document is very clear on that front. So I think the only solution we can get is from either the central government or the state power department. So this is going to be a very interesting turn of events in the times ahead
See this
when the
the
volumes will
oh
increase.
the way Nikhil told about the Surat municipal authority. If that kind of gets implemented in big cities, probably that would ease a little bit on all the common parkings, and maybe community parkings can be equipped with the chargers. Probably that that will give some relief to the EV owners who park in the basements basically.
But again, it will be a hassle.
It will be
It will,
definitely an hassle.
because
Will definitely.
you cannot replace a home charging thing. Uh,
Even other alternatives like all the RWs and all, they are getting chargers installed in the common space. So that is another relief for those people. But again, that comes at a premium payment, of course.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Rakeshji, there's new, this flats are coming up where even the society is very proactive, the management is very proactive, and they are providing, even DC fast chargers either on the gate, visitor parking area, or some allocated area, AC charging
Sagar,
also.
it's
So I think that, yeah.
less about the new ones and more about the already existing ones. That's the issue.
Correct, correct. So that is what I'm coming to. If this existing ones, even at the gate entry point, if they have a visitors parking, where it is on the ground level, so maybe the societies can think of a solution near that particular area, and they can allocate, because every day I don't think so everyone would need charging, but yeah, definitely 5 cars, 10 cars, they can provide a space in the visitor parking area where
Yeah.
they can provide a alternative solution for
You
this
know,
basement.
I was just checking the situation of Mumbai. There are like literally every society has either Tata or Adani EV chargers there. Yeah, they are kind of costly than your own, but they are there. And in similarly in Delhi, is Static has done some the thing in this. They install a one DC charger and one AC charger in society. So that's what
Exactly,
has been
exactly.
happening in Delhi. But again, it is costlier than having your
Thing
own
is, it
charger.
is happening in Gurgaon as well. There are a lot of societies that have common parking, charging, and stuff like that. But I feel the more the cars, matlab, it's like at some point of time it will be definitely a bottleneck. People, it's a
Yes.
problem that people forget when they put their car on charging. People actually forget about it, and then the other person is not able to charge the car. So a lot of issues are happening because of that as well. So I feel,
Yeah, but the only solution, Nikhil, I see is if the management is proactive enough, and even in the government guidelines, it is written electrical contractor. So if any society can, authorize a particular electrical contractor, even if it's say, let's say 20 or 30% expensive than a regular your home electrician, I think solutions can be found out where the electrical contractor, works with absolute, responsibility from the society, and they could provide. This charging points, so that is one of the solutions, but yeah, I think the big push has to come from the center.
yeah,
You know, for all the chargers, Mumbai being such a big city, I found that it can do much better in the public charging department because for the EVs it has. I found that the locations or the number of public chargers to be lacking in Mumbai. So as I was talking about that model Y owner that went to Surat, so he actually came back to Mumbai, arrived at 6%, and his apartment Adani charger it stopped working, like it went kaput completely. So he went to a nearby Geo charger. It was a 60 kilowatt. But some other car came, then it gave 30 kilowatt. So he was like, I'm not going to wait that much longer. Then he went to a 240 kilowatt Geo charger. Right, you shoot 240 kilowatt, okay, like have 20-30 minute break. But when he went there, he only received 30 kilowatt. For some reason, Geo has restricted that 240 kilowatt charger. It is a dispenser set up by Mindra. I think 10 or 12 guns. I think 10. And it they have restricted it to 30 kilowatt per gun for some weird reason. And they have marked it as 240 kilowatt in their app. So I think it is kind of mismarketing or wrong marketing. Like owner would say 240
Absolutely,
kilowatt
Nikhil, that
and
happens due to load issues. I've experienced that in Goa as well, and even during my
Sagar,
Samruddhi
it is
recent.
not load issue. That location has not load issue. It is something just that Geo has done for some unknown
Yeah, yeah, the
reason.
Mindra, the Mindra hardware is, there are some problems that are being seen in
It's
the
not
product.
even hardware related. The same hardware we have seen it deliver full whatever it
Correct,
can.
correct. We did the 90 XEV90 test on that also.
Yeah, so it's just the I don't know why this some CPO like there are so many charger by ChargeOn also. There's 61 will deliver 30, 121 will deliver 60, especially the old hardware ones. So it's a kind of mess of what they state in app and what it is written on charger and what it can give in the real life. So this is something
Absolutely,
that
that
needs to
was the
be
example I
improved.
was coming to during our Samruddhi, run recently. There was one charge zone charger which was showing in their own app as 120, and when we went there, to my surprise, it was delivering only 60. And then one next one EV owner came. He was at 82%. He wanted to charge it to 100%. Then we got only 27. So when I checked the specification sticker at the back of the hardware, it was purely 60. So I immediately escalated to it to Kartikeya and Tarun, who handle for charge zone. So this is the problem. Even the CPOs are not that keep their information updated on their own app, let alone the cross CPO integrations.
Yeah, the same happened that Navasari one I called you that day on
Correct, correct.
120 and it's giving 60. So there are issue with the charging. Some CPOs need to improve as well. Then oil marketing companies have their own different issues. So there's a lot of work need to be done, and hopefully we as a community will keep pushing it, and government will hopefully listen to it.
Absolutely. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well, I think we can end here.
Any any
Thank.
any questions, Nikhil? If anyone from the you know does anyone have any questions, so we could take it? Can you please raise your hand so that we could grant you the speaker access if anyone has it? Yeah, if not Nikhil, then we can conclude it.
Well, thank you, Sagar, Dr. Saab, Rakesh, Nikhil, and Suhail, everyone. See you hopefully next week.